Spencer, I really want to start my vlog, but you're just laid there and you don't care, do you? Good morning. It is 10:30 on Saturday the 11th of March. I don't have the usual lighting because the window is at the side of me because there is a kitten curled up fast asleep on my chair that I normally sit on. So can't complain, she's all cute and sleepy and she's bundled up in the blanket that I normally read in, so I don't have the heart to move her. So I thought I would vlog this weekend because it's the first weekend in a little while I don't have anything on, and I've had a busy few last weekends and it's been great, but it's just a chill at home weekend this weekend, I think. The escape room I was going to do last weekend has been postponed, so I still have that to come up. I'm not quite sure when that's going to be, but still looking forward to that, and hopefully we shall escape this time. So I don't have a lot to mention to come on here, to be honest. Last night I finished my SPFBO reading, so that was the last finalist for round 8. So I have 2 videos to get ready and record this weekend, so that's really the main plan for the weekend, is to get those done so I can get those videos out to you, because I want to get one of them up tomorrow. So yeah, I need to work on those. I have the rest of the month's videos planned out, including when I'm going to do vlogs. So yeah, it's interesting planning these things out. So reading wise, I'm kind of in the middle of a few books at the moment and I don't think I want to read any of them, so we're going to read something else. I have set myself a little bit of a challenge, because why not? I don't think I'm going to complete it, but we shall see. Not the book in the challenge, but a book that I'm reading that I want to get on with eventually is Persepolis Rising by James S. A. Corey, which is book 7 of The Expanse. So I have 7 and 8 to reread. So obviously after book 6, book 7 has the 30-year time jump, so I'm just getting sort of settled back in the world, because it does feel a little bit different after going on for 30 years, but I'm not very far through. I'm on page 36, but I have the last book now, so there is no rush. I will try and get these done in the next couple of months, I think, so may or may not jump into that one, haven't decided. But the reading challenge I've set myself is to read a trilogy, and I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to read the whole trilogy this weekend. Well, we're going to try. It is The Mortal Techniques by Rob J. Hayes. So I read and reviewed Never Die when that came out initially, so I would like to reread this one, because just checked Goodreads and I read this in 2019, so yes, let's reread this one. So these are obviously all self-published. My cover has bent slightly because of how it's been sat in the bookcase, so never mind. So for Christmas, my brother and his family sent me Pawn's Gambit. So I have not read that one. I don't think these are direct sequels. I think they're all just sort of loosely based in the same world. I'm not entirely sure. And then I decided to buy Spirits of Vengeance, which is much longer than the other 2. This is over 500 pages long. So we're not completing this trilogy this weekend, but at least I would like to finish my reread of Never Die and get a good amount into Pawn's Gambit. So normally I would read these on Kindle Unlimited, but I'm actually going to read the physical copies. So watch me in 5 minutes download them off Kindle Unlimited. But these 2 look like they're the same length, but I've just checked and they're not. So Never Die is 270 pages long, and Pawn's Gambit is 350 pages long, so it must just be different paper. But yeah, I'm going to start with Never Die. Really enjoyed it the first time round, so looking forward to getting back into that one. Other news, I'm on a book no buy at the moment. I've been on a book no buy since the end of February. I do have a book haul to go up. I think that's going up towards the end of this month, is when I fit that in. So it is the 11th of March and I have not bought any books at all in March, which, well, I'm not counting Kindle 99p deals, which there was a couple because we've got a new batch of science fiction and fantasy books on sale for March, and I'm just trying to think what I downloaded and I can't even remember. I think I bought 2 of them, so I don't count Kindle books because they don't take up any physical space and they're only 99p each. So no physical books have been bought, so I don't have any Amazon parcels coming to show you in unboxing in the vlog. So other things, that's really where we are this morning. I do need to do my book journal for the finalist that I finished last night, and then work on reviews and then some reading. But I'm going to try and get a good amount of reading in because I never really seem to at the weekend unless I plan it in. So I might make myself a cup of tea and settle down with this for a little bit. But yeah, the kittens are asleep. Spencer's on the chair. Lila's asleep upstairs. So it's just a little quiet, cosy weekend. They're arguing over who gets a folded up blanket. There's another bed for them though. Spencer, did you just hit your sister in the face with your tail? It's rude. Don't look at me, Lila. I'm not sorting it out for you. Told you I would. How rude. Life as a cat is so hard, isn't it, Lila? Yeah. It is 12:30. I haven't really read much. I have been playing on my phone. I still have that bad habit. So this afternoon we are going to read, and we're going to get a couple of hours of reading in and then work on the review, one of them that I need to get done tomorrow. But first, let's go and find some lunch. I don't really have anything in, I don't know what I fancy. I suspect I'm going to end up at Subway, but I could order from the food apps, but it's always so expensive when it's just you. So the kittens are grooming, or fighting and grooming on the blanket again, so I'm going to leave them to it. And let's go and find some lunch and maybe stop off at the bakery and see if they have any cakes left. It's 2:30 and I finally settled down to do some reading. I've read the first 6 chapters of Never Die, so not very far through yet, but still really enjoying this world again. I think I rated this one 5 stars the first time round, so it'll be interesting to see if I think the same. But yeah, it's just interesting getting back into this one. So in this one, I should really tell you what it's about. Time is up for the Emperor of the 10 Kings, and it falls to a murdered 8-year-old boy to render the judgment of a god. Aeon knows he can't do it alone, but the Empire is rife with heroes. The only problem, in order to serve first, they must die. Aeon has 4 legendary heroes in mind, names from storybooks read to him by his father. Now he must find them and kill them, so he can bring them back to fight the Reaper's War. So yeah, this one has a very creepy 8-year-old boy in it. So yeah, just really getting back into getting the setup, so not a lot to talk about, but I'm definitely enjoying it again. But for now, I have 2 sleepy kitties. I have Spencer, who's next to me, and Lila's on the blanket again, but I kind of want to get my notes written up for my review that I want to record tomorrow. So I'm going to go and work on that for a little bit, see how far I get, because it can take me a little while to write them. So I'm going to give myself about half an hour and see how I do with that, and then come back, maybe do some more reading. But I also need to work on my book journal. But I'm only 1 book behind, so that's not too bad. But definitely would like to read most of this today. Like I said, I'm not finishing this trilogy this weekend, but I'm just going to, try and get this finished today. It is 3:10. I thought I'd give you a bit of an update because I said I'd only give myself half an hour to work on my review, but it's coming along really well, so I'm going to work on that and get it finished completely tonight to get all those notes written up. Taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I am happy with how things are turning out. So I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update before I came back and did some reading, and I have sleeping kitties, so I'm going to work on that while they're asleep. It is 3:45 now. I have just finished writing up the review and I'm really happy with how that has come out, so I'm going to get that recorded tomorrow. The other one, I don't actually need it till next weekend, so if I don't get that one written up tonight or tomorrow, that's fine. I can just do it next weekend. That's not an issue. But it's 3:45, 4:45 even. I'm going to read for 45 minutes because these two get fed at 4:30. Although, from the way they're acting, you would think that I would be starving them because they think they should be fed now. But they're not going to get fed now. So yeah, I am going to go and carry on reading. Where is it? Yeah, Never Die for another 45 minutes and make some progress in this. But yeah, I am actually going to read this on my Kindle because I just read everything on my Kindle now. It's 7:20. I've eaten, the cats have eaten. I've just played with the cats, so hopefully we're all going to settle down now. I've reclaimed my reading blanket, although I'm not sure it's my blanket anymore. It doesn't matter. Live with cats. What's mine is theirs. So have done some reading. Not quite as much as I'd hoped to get done, but it doesn't matter. It's some. So I'm on chapter 16, 39% of the way through. So I'm hoping to get quite a bit more read before bed. It's only 7:20. Like I said, I'm not going to complete the trilogy, but it'd be nice to get a good chunk of book 2 done as well this weekend. But yeah, still really enjoying this. We are gathering our heroes at the moment and we're just doing some travelling. And I've read this before, so I know what happens, but it's interesting to see all these little threads that came together for that end. So we'll go back to it and actually see them now. But yeah, really enjoying being back in the world and interesting to see where the other books go. Let's just say that. So I haven't done my book journal and I might wait until I've read Never Die and do it tomorrow. I actually have these covers printed out because I knew I wanted to get back and reread the first one and then read the rest of the trilogy, because I actually already owned Pawn's Gambit. I actually owned it on my Kindle rather than getting it off Kindle Unlimited, so I will probably also read that on my Kindle. But Spencer is squeaking in the kitchen. But she can stay squeaking in the kitchen because I'm just going to settle down and read. One of them normally joins me because I'm sort of sat on with my feet up next to me. So one of them normally settles down in that little gap between my between my knees and the back of the sofa. So yeah, back to reading. The stack of books, because I think I've mentioned in a previous vlog that I'm trying to read down all the stacks of books. So the stack of book in the front room is now quite tall. Lila's just noticed that the blanket's gone. It's here. I'm wearing it. She's just jumped up on the sofa where I had it and she's looking around. Okay, I'm going to go and I will update you probably one more time before I go to bed tonight. So I shall let you know. There's a flappy fish just gone off. It is 9:30. I haven't done as much reading as I planned. I know I've said before I have a bad habit of just scrolling YouTube shorts all night, and I've done that again. So it's a really bad habit I do need to get out of. But I did do some reading. I'm on chapter 23, which is 57% of the way through. So while the plan was to finish the first one today, that's not bad. It's 191 pages, my Kindle says. So again, tomorrow, cut down on the YouTube shorts, mindless scrolling. I don't even enjoy it. I just scroll and it messes up my algorithm. I end up with just stuff that I don't want to watch on there. So it's a habit I really do need to start breaking. But anyway, I'm going to end it here for the day, and tomorrow is going to be a much better day of reading. Less mindless scrolling YouTube shorts, because I know that's exactly what they're designed for. We're not going to do it as much tomorrow, and I have a video to make as well, so that's exciting. And think I'm going to go for a walk first thing, my little 3-mile circuit, if the weather's alright. I don't know if we're due any rain tomorrow. I'll have to have a look soon. But yeah, that YouTube Shorts habit, I have to stop that because it's not doing any of us any good. So yeah. Sleep, I have some cuddly kittens. I'm sat at a really awkward angle. Yeah, there's a kitten there, spreading out across the chair. She gets very snuggly and cosy. So I'm going to go to bed, and tomorrow will be a good reading day. Good morning. It is 10:30 on Sunday, the 12th of March. I've had quite a busy morning already. I did get up a little bit later than I normally do, which the cats were not impressed that breakfast was late. What I normally do, and what I did yesterday, was I get up at the same time as I would during the week, feed them, and then go back to bed. This morning I didn't, and I got up late, so they're not impressed with the level of service that they are receiving. I've also been out for a 3-mile walk this morning, and I've done some washing, and it's 10:30. So we've been busy and productive. I've even read 3 more chapters of Never Die while I was waiting for the washing to finish, and I'm on chapter 26, so I haven't got much left to read, to be honest. Just under 100 pages. So I think I might sit and try and get this done before I think about recording my videos, because I don't need to do that until after lunch, and it is only 10:30. So it sounds like a good plan. So the goal today is to not waste time on YouTube Shorts, and I managed to read the 3 chapters this morning without wasting time on YouTube Shorts. So let's see if we can succeed in finishing this book this morning, and then I shall record the video, and then later on, after I've edited, I shall start on Pawn's Gambit, which I'm looking forward to because, as I said, this is a reread, and then I got this for Christmas off my brother. So I just noticed something. There was a change in the spines in between the series, so shouldn't complain too much. It's a small thing on the grand scheme of things, but we like spines to match, don't we? Yeah, so that's all this morning. I'm just going to go and finish Never Die, or at least attempt to, so I'll update you later on. It is 12 o'clock, and I have just finished Never Die. I really enjoyed that the second time around. Really did. I think I gave it 5 stars first time. I said, I'm going to maintain that rating. I still really enjoyed this. It was interesting this time around because I knew what happened, seeing all the threads come together for that, because I didn't pick up some of that the first time around, but I definitely did this time around. It's just really fun to see how it's all woven together. And I finished it on with the physical copy because I had to charge my Kindle up. Spencer is digging her claws into my leg. Why? Why are you like this? She's on my lap. I need to go make a video. But, yeah. So, that was great. So I need to go make my SPFBO review before I can start on Pawn's Gambit. And I've got to move this cat. I'm not sure that that's legal. She's not asleep. She's not asleep. She keeps purring and digging her feet into me, because she sat quite precariously on my leggings. So I'm going to go and make myself ready, go and get this video done so I can get that edited and up today, and then I'll make the other one next weekend. So I'll catch you in a bit. It is just before 1 PM and I have recorded my video, so I'm going to go and get that edited. It's a touch of light. That video will go up before this vlog. So the way the finalist table works for SPFBO is once the book hits 5 ratings, it starts to get an average. And A Touch of Light is the only one that doesn't have an average yet. So I've said my review's going up tonight for that one. So that will be the one that gives it its average, unless someone has posted something this afternoon. It's an exciting time in SPFBO. We've got until the end of April, so the scores are really starting to roll in now, and there's always something new to read, a new review to watch, so it's all very, very exciting. I can't wait to see who the winner is this year. You just can't call it. Although I do hope, for the author's sake, that it isn't as tight as it was for the last round, because that literally came down to the final score to call the winner. And I'm really hoping that we don't put our authors through that one again. although that was exciting, I've got to admit. Watching the meltdown on Twitter was entertaining, and perhaps I shouldn't have been so entertained by it. But so this afternoon, yeah, plans, edit and get this uploaded, find something for lunch, and then work on the next Rob J. Hayes book. Maybe some book journaling. I still need to do that. Still need to get some book journaling done. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's go and deal with things. And I still don't know what I want for lunch. I've just been very, very bad. It's 2:30. It's just after 2:30. I'm in my pyjamas, and I think I'm going to go and wash my makeup off in a bit, although I do like the eyeshadow I'm wearing today. Video's just, actually I think it's just uploaded. I think it's just processing now, so that's great. Video is ready tonight. I've got to sort out some other bits and pieces that I'm going to do this month, but I don't need to do that today. I just need to get a review written to record next weekend. What else have I got going on? Not a great deal. I need to clean my kitchen. I do need to do that. But I need to work on my book journal. I get my spreadsheet up to date because I finished a book. So that might be it for this afternoon. We are definitely going to be reading some more tonight because the videos are done for today. The vlog I'll edit tomorrow night or Tuesday night, I don't know yet. So I don't really have a lot of else to do for YouTube that needs doing immediately, which is great. So yeah, let's go and get some other stuff done, and I'll let you know. I probably should give you a bit of a reading journal update, not a complete dedicated video, but I'll just show you bits and pieces in this vlog. Yeah, there's not a lot going on this weekend, which is fine. We're just having a cozy weekend at home. It's 3:30 now. All I've done really is watch some YouTube videos. I'm trying to get my watch later list down, but I can't seem to get it down past about 75. Every time I get anywhere with it, I just end up with 80. I don't know. Anyway, I went to work on my book journal because I thought now would be a good time, but there is a kitten curled up on the seat cushion, so we're not working on the book journal. I will later at some point because I'm going to feed them soon in the next hour, so the chair will become free. So I think I'm just going to go and start Pawn's Gambit because my video has finished processing. That will go up between 4:30 and 5. I've got it set for 5, but I'll probably set it live before then. So yeah, let's just try and get a little bit of reading in before we do much else tonight. I'm just about to get started on my book journal. I have these two to write up, so the final SPFBO read and my Never Die cover. Loving this journal. This book is just ending up so wonderful. Having a great time using this one, but I wanted to show you the new washi tapes I have, and I did not break my no-buy. Did not. Zara recently visited the US. Well, not recently because there was Halloween stuff out. That's when she visited. And she bought me a pack of Halloween washi tape back, and it's so cute and I love it. But not quite the time to use it, although some of it I could like the stars. They're nice. But yeah, some of it's very Halloweeny, and it's wonderful and I love them. So thank you very much for bringing me those back. It was a lovely surprise. But I'm going to get on with this, get these written up, and yeah, that's the plan for the next little bit. So it has finally happened. I've used up a washi tape. I've used up a whole roll of washi tape. I've used up whole rolls in the past, but the whole point of no buy was to, use up my stuff, and I've used up a roll of washi tape. So that will go into the tally for the end of the year. It's March, and this is actually the first one I've used up this year. Not doing great with the stationery, I've got to admit, but first item used up. I have finally started reading, and I've got a little Lila. Settled down, haven't you, darling? It is 9 o'clock now, and I have actually been reading. I have been reading Pawn's Gambit, and I've read up to chapter 7. So this is, while it says it's a standalone in the same world, it kind of follows one of the characters we meet in Never Die. So I do think you need to read Never Die before you read this one to get the context. So in this one, the gods hold a competition every 100 years to find out who's going to rule the gods, basically. And we've come up to there being a new contest, and each of the gods who wants to challenge the ruler puts forth a champion, and then there's some objects that are hidden around, and the champions need to go and find them. So that's where we are, really, just sort of getting into what's going on. But yeah, I'm enjoying this again, and even though I'm going to end the vlog here, I'm going to carry on reading this and then read Spirits of Vengeance down there. So that's what I'm going to be working on this week. Pawn's Gambit, Spirits of Vengeance, maybe the 7th Expanse book if I get to it, but I've also got to work on getting my final SPFBO review written so I can get that recorded next weekend, which is so exciting. And then we're all done with SPFBO 8, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here, and I will see you all in my next video. I'm going to wake the kitties up, and I think we're all going to go to bed.